Hey, hi, welcome back. Look at that. It would help if I turned my microphone on. This is the Weenie Hut Game Room. I am Spencer, and we are back with a little Veilguard, for a little bit at least. I did make a couple of small tweaks to my rook, like I said I would. He doesn't look too drastically different, but we'll see if I'm happier with the face. Now, I am back for approximately an hour and a half, because I do have a doctor's appointment later in the afternoon, unfortunately. Normally, I work during the day. I got injured over I was gonna say over the weekend, but it was on Friday. Nothing serious, but enough for me to miss a few days of work. Um,
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other
so
side
yeah,
of that alluvium.
an appointment at 4 o'clock
If it
normally
even
makes
takes
more
us
sense.
back to Arlithin.
Hardik, you sure you're up for this?
But
I'm fine.
in order to get where I'm going on time, I need to be able to get on a train at 3. So I need to be done playing this at 2:30
Well
so I
then.
can get ready. So we'll see how much I can get through.
Shall we?
Let's do this.
Literally the only changes I made to Rook's face, I put the complexion back and changed like one of the heads to make him look a little different, but
It's
we'll see.
quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
I mean, at this point I feel like I'm kind
There's
of
the
locked
ritual
into it
site.
until we
But if the gods really did get
return
out,
from
they're
whence
not
we
here
came.
anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Shut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
No, I would love to have like a hang on. When Twintel was done being all that loud. I would love for there to be like, I don't know, B-roll footage or a mod or something from where you can watch all of this happening from your group's perspective.
Strife? Irlin?
I'm like,
It's me.
all of this is happening
Elise
and we're just
Harding.
standing there watching it.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlithin?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault.
So I feel like this is one
Since
of
the
those
sky
areas
ripped
where
open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that have been dormant
if the
for
game had
centuries
been
started coming alive.
a little bit
This is
bigger, it would
because
have been
of Finn
nice to have
Harrell's-
actually had a
Sorry.
proper introduction
Solus's
to
ritual, isn't it?
the Veil Jumpers.
You all were supposed to stop him.
We did stop him. The sky's not pulling itself apart anymore, is it?
Okay, I do think I
But-
like those changes a little better.
it didn't go as cleanly as we hoped. Solus got pulled into
We'll
the
see how
Fade
long I
and
can
two
stay with this
some
face.
things got pulled out. Or someone's, I mean. Two of the Evanurus. Elganan and Gillenane.
Mathalanast.
The elven gods of old. The Evanurus.
If they truly have returned,
Then things just got a whole lot worse.
I was really hoping that the Dread Wolf was lying to us about all of this.
He's the god of lies. But some things are sacrosanct, even to him. He might be a bastard, but he's a damn sight
I'm
better than the
guessing,
Evanurus.
like, had the Veil
there's a
Jumpers...
reason Solus led a rebellion against the
They
Evanurus.
can't be all that new.
And a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tarith is in
If
bad
anything,
shape.
if they were going to
We
be
need to
like a
get him back to the
completely
camp.
new thing that,
We've still got dozens of veil
Just-
jumpers unaccounted for.
I don't
How
know,
can we
sprang
help?
up within like the
We
last
need to
year
find
or
Belara Lute.
maybe the
She's
last
the
10
best
years.
there is at working with
I
our
feel like we
ancient
should have
artifacts.
more characters here that
And
are a lot
also
like
at blowing them up.
She was
Your
off
trainer
looking for another artifact
from
before this
Inquisition,
ritual
which
shook everything loose.
that is their name, by the way.
If anyone can get
I
a
am no
handle on
trainer.
all this wild magic and the artifact
This
it's setting
was-
off, it'll be her.
If you were a
Right.
mage, you did a Rift
Then
Mage
you two
specialist,
get your friend back to your camp, and
but the rifts were new,
we'll find Balara.
so it was pretty clear that that magic was kind of driving that person a little crazy.
Harding, you're injured. Stay here with the Veil
So
Jumpers.
I feel like more of the Veil
I
Jumpers should
can
be like
help.
I know you want to, but we don't know what we'll face out there, and you're in no condition to
that. We
fight.
kind of sort of get that with
Okay,
Balara.
fine.
When you turn a minute.
I'll stay.
But I
We'll
feel like
meet
with
you
her,
back
it's
at
just
the
more
Veil
being
Jumper Camp.
scatterbrained.
It's just south of here.
Balara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Good luck, Rook. So crisp. I mean, it's just, when you think about how big a lot of the worlds were, Arlathan should have been at least as big as the Hinterlands, I think.
Is it
I
me?
really wish they had been able
Was
to
there
do the same
something
open
strange
world
about this
concept
fog?
with this game, like to
I've
the same
never
degree.
seen fog like this. Something's not right.
And if I
So
had
that
my
suit of armor
druthers,
is moving.
I would have had most, if not the entire game, set into Winter. It just kind of seems that location was so important throughout the series. Not just this part of the story. I really need to play those first two games.
Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
Balara? Balara Luther. Strife and Irilyn sent us to find you.
The smiles
Who are
always
you
look weird.
exactly?
Call me Rook.
Nev Gallus.
Wait, I know that name, but protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately.
The
Our
British
gods,
voice just sounds better, doesn't it?
Elganar and Gillinane, they've escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And by all accounts, they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is.
And it's not like I
very
have a
much
hard
for the
on
worse.
for British voices. They
Okay,
they just fit better.
I need a second.
I've had a couple of days, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
It does sort of
It's
explain
the
a
same
few
with
things, though.
Inquisition. Even in Inquisition,
Like
I have to
what
have the British
exactly?
voices.
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in
Even
fits and
even for the
starts.
Kunari, my
One
big hulking
here,
Kunari.
A couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog.
I think I'm using the
Only a
American accent
god
from Red
or
Dwarf, though. I
gods
don't remember.
could have done that. There's something kind of
I
exciting
have to get
about
back to
it.
playing that.
And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but
But what?
see that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak.
Where's mine?
You
Need
can
my phone to
only
be
pass
more-
through it one way.
I
Once
need to
you're
see
in,
it.
you can't get out.
I need to know when my alarm goes off.
I think I'd prefer to stay in one piece, yeah.
Right, me too. But I think I can find a way out. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it, safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I sure hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
Yeah, right. Again, I'm not always gonna succeed. I will try not to talk over them too much, just if for nothing else to avoid the absolute cacophony of many voices speaking at the same time.
I've been trying to get to the artifact
also
at
probably
the center
annoying.
of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
A few dozen demons
These parts
shouldn't
don't
be a problem.
Spirits, not demons.
So, and I will
They're
go after
animated
some other
those sorts
treasure
of
stuff,
armor. The
Like, I'm
armor's
not gonna
attuned
not
to
play the game.
artifact to protect it from threats.
but I'm just not gonna go.
And I'm guessing
I'm not gonna
he
go
sees
after
us as
absolutely everything.
threats.
I'm gonna go after the stuff that I like, that I know what it is, because otherwise I will be here for a very long time.
Is that water just swirling into the air?
We call that kind the whirlpool. The anomaly, I mean. Never seen one this size, though.
Cool. So I watched back my little video earlier. I always like to try to watch back my recordings. I gotta make sure they sound okay. And I did realize, among other things, I have a remarkable talent for saying that I'm going to explain things, or even just for starting sentences and not finishing them. I don't explain anything. I forget what I'm talking about, like, okay. And one of the things that I never did talk about was why I loved my solo Velen as much as I did. Well, my Lavellen. Solo Velen is the full, like, romance thing. But I didn't talk about my Lavellen Inquisitor, so let me talk about her for a little bit. I named her Krista.
Any ideas on what the artifact we're looking for
And
might be?
she was
I have a couple of theories, but
somewhat
nothing
inspired by the
definite. We might
character
find
from
some
Fern
clues in the
Gully.
ruins, though.
I kind of made her look like it a little bit. I was honestly just kind of trying to think. Oh, every time I name my character,
I don't usually
sometimes
see elven
it goes by.
ruins that haven't been picked over.
Not many people come this far to
Sometimes
our
it's
world.
whatever their
Just
background,
veil jumpers mostly.
like their
People
faction. I
trying to
mean,
save the
not
world,
their background.
apparently.
Like what's their faction? What is their race?
Well, isn't
What
this a
is,
sight?
whatever.
Wait, is this? No.
And other times
Can't
I will choose a
Not
name
here.
based off of
Can't be
maybe
what?
We have
some
to
form
get
of
over
media,
there.
a
The
book, a
artifact
television
we're
show,
looking
movie,
for
what have
must
you.
be inside.
Do you know what this place was?
One of
Could
the
have been a
things I've done with
temple,
this
could have
game,
been
I
where
had
they
a
stored food.
huge
Judging by the sentinels,
like World of Ice and
Probably
Fire thing
something
going. I was
important.
pulling so many names from the
No
Song
way
of Ice and
across.
Fire
Think
series,
you can make the jump?
Oh,
aka
no,
Game of
we can
Thrones,
make a bridge. There should be a power
as
crystal
well as
somewhere
House of the
nearby.
Dragon. Like, I actually named this guy, and I don't know how
Got it.
long I'll hang
Bring
on
it
to the
over
name.
here
I
and
actually
slot
named
it
him
in.
Jaceres. I've had a
There we go.
Jaceres, I've had a Visenya,
Wow,
I even had a
isn't
Jon
that
Snow at
something?
one point. I've
A
used all
resonance
kinds of Star
amplifier.
Wars
It's
names,
drawing magic
but
from
the
the
names have
region
all
to
kinds
this
of
area.
inspiration, so
I need to shut it
when I
down
decided
before
I
we
wanted
can
to make
go
an
up the
elf
path.
inquisitor,
But doing that will
I
attract
just decided to
anything
try to
nasty
think
that's
about,
hanging
okay, so
around.
what kind of elf
We're
or
ready.
elf-like character could I possibly draw inspiration from? And I just landed on, hey, Krista from Fern Gully. I know she's a fairy, not an elf, but I mean, pointy ears. We can still make it work. So I made the character, and she looks great. I don't know, maybe at some point, not today, but maybe at some point I'll either stream a little bit or just record a little bit, put it on my YouTube or something, so you can see what she looks like. Just because I love her so much, I wouldn't mind showing her off.
That's the last
But,
of the magic energy. Path should be clear ahead.
I very deliberately made her for also the purpose of romancing Solus. Because I played this game so much, and I love this game so much, I wanted to actually, like, I can't have the exact experience, the emotional connection, as people who played Inquisition when it was a new game. At the very least, anybody who played Trespasser. But, because Trespasser connects to this game. That's a DLC for Inquisition, and that connects a little more closely to
Someone
this
has-
game.
Bad end here.
Even mages have trouble with the artifacts here.
But,
They expect them to work like,
I wanted
you
to
know,
have, like, the
normal
full
magic.
experience of,
but they're different. The magic's more
like I said,
alive
the
somehow.
soul level. Because the default Inquisitor with this game, is that. So I was like, okay. And then it took me a while to realize that you could actually change the Inquisitor. I didn't realize that that was customizable.
We'll have to take it down.
But the ending of this game, which I will not share specifics of at the moment, it was enough to make me cry.
There's more nearby.
And I thought, oh my god, I need to actually have a connection with the Inquisitor here. So I played as my female elf,
These kinds
Llewellyn.
of ruins never gets old.
Anything here that can help
And
you
I
piece
made her.
together
What did I
that
make her? She
artifact
was
is?
a Rift Mage, I think.
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact
I don't remember
should
if I
be.
went with Rift Mage or Knight Enchanter for the first. Actually, I think I made her a Knight Enchanter. But oh, it was so good. It was so much fun playing as an elf too. I had already played the game as a human mage. That when I had romanced Cassandra, which, oh my god. What Nev is to me in this game is what Cassandra is to me in Inquisition. Like, it's really hard not to play a male Inquisitor without romancing Cassandra. Or, no, I said that wrong. It's hard to play a male Inquisitor without romancing Cassandra.
Right about what?
I've got one right now that's romancing Dorian, and it's like, I love Dorian, but Cassandra. Anyway. I held off on playing Trespasser because I knew that that game, that DLC had more to do with Solus. So I didn't want to actually play it until I could do so as a Solus Romanced Inquisitor. And that was so worth the wait. And it took a long, long, long time, because the way that I end up playing these games is I'll get so far into it and then I get inspiration to do something else.
So if this is an armory, what sort of
It's like,
artifact
ooh, let's
are
see
you
if I can make
finding?
somebody
A
look like
weapon?
this.
An archive spirit.
Let's try this
What?
specialization. Let's
A
see if
creature
I
of the
pick
Fade, bound to a crystal.
what happens if I
Our
pick the
ancestors used them to store knowledge
Templars
and to
instead of the
help them
mages or
dream.
what have you. So once I was finally able to like really commit to it, I played as that character almost obsessively. So she is what I would consider my canon Inquisitor. I love her so much.
Mythalinast.
And you know, people didn't like the design of the Darkspawn in this game. They don't look that different to me. I mean, the Darkspawn in this game, I think, actually are kind of meant to be different from previous installments, the way that they keep calling them new Darkspawn.
Darkspawn.
But do they really
Here.
look all that different?
I never would have believed it. Until today.
Like enough to upset, folk?
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready.
I mean,
Once
there
shut
are-
it down, the path
there
ahead
definitely
will
are
remain blocked
differences.
Until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back.
But when I get close up on the Darkspawn in Inquisition, they don't. I'm not sure I understand what the upset was.
Company, get ready.
I do know there are things otherwise about the Darkspawn, that, like, I guess there's supposed to be a brood mother or something.
Nice move.
I've got to get a hold of those other two games. I don't think that playing those games would diminish my love for this one at all, but it may add a new layer of criticisms. Because I try not to be one of those people who just like loves a property so much
I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into our
that they can brook absolutely no
As far as I know,
criticism
it's
of it.
never happened.
Could the Elven Guards be commanding the Darkspawn?
Like I said in my
Solus
last
did
stream,
say
I
they
will
were
die on
blighted.
the hill of defending
You
this
saw
game,
those
but there
Darkspawn,
are
though?
things that I,
Something was different about them.
you know,
And
I can
we'll
agree
stop
with.
them. Once we get out of this bubble.
Right.
There was so
Let's
much
get
room
to
for
that
improvement.
central
It's hard not to make such criticisms when
More Darkspawn. Right
You've
where
played
you
as-
broke that wall.
admittedly more superior predecessor. you're a fan of this game and you haven't given Inquisition a try, do so. And do it the way that I did. I promise you, you will get it. Is so wonderfully cathartic. Actually, only recently, like within the past, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks maybe. It was like recent, that I actually finished a playthrough of this game, having recreated Krista as my Inquisitor, so that I could have that moment. I could have a moment between her and Solus. And
another resonance amplifier.
It
Should
worked.
Be the last one.
I love it when my ideas actually
Fingers
work.
crossed.
Because I first had the idea to hold off on doing Trespasser until I had the exact situation that I wanted, and it was so worth it. And it was worth it again to do that, and then to put that Inquisitor into this game and bring the story full circle.
The last barrier's down. We're close. I can feel it. Have you noticed something
Oh,
about
it was
the
so
light?
good.
Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic.
So I have, okay, so it's like 1,300 some odd hours in this game. I have about half as
If
much
that
time in
building's what
Inquisition.
I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it.
I'm trying to remember how long I had this
kept.
game before I actually
what was
made that
kept?
purchase.
The
Because
archive spirit, or
this was
as the
on
ancient elves called it,
this was on PS Plus for free.
Novisterthallen. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
It
Why
might
is it
actually.
called that?
Actually, I think it's still. I think it's still there.
Don't know, actually.
Oh, he ain't come.
The
That ain't
notes
gonna
were
work.
never very clear on
He
that.
ain't woke up yet.
But I plan to find out.
More constructs ahead.
The inner sanctum. We're getting closer.
Eh. Maybe I should stream a little more of Inquisition at some point too. I do have. I think it's actually still. I think it's still on my. Pretty sure it's still on my page.
Looks like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find one.
Arcane orb. Does that be necrotic damage?
Another ballista. I bet we could use it to break through that wall.
And to eliminate the enemies that come through. I don't know if I'm gonna post the videos. I might actually have to redo them. But I was playing a nostalgia game for at least a nostalgia game for myself earlier, which would be Call of Duty Black Ops. They put that on. They just now, I guess, put that on, making it playable for PlayStation 5. And every single time I would get some sort of
All
large
that's left
weapon,
is the
it just couldn't get me
Novisterthallen.
off it.
I have so many questions for it.
The audio
Well,
on that
don't
sounded a
ask
little
it
wonky, so
questions.
I may have
It's an
to
archive spirit. You'll see.
restart so I can do that better. But I do the same thing with this game too. You get me up on those ballistas, like, nah, you put me on the big boom boom gun or whatever it is, whatever the equivalent of the boom boom gun, I'm using it.
Okay. Here it is. The Nodus Derthalin.
So we take it and we're good, right? We can head back.
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot.
I genuinely also feel
trickier
like
than
this is
that.
a game that you could.
As if darkspawn demons and
It would
animated
probably
suits
kill
of
you,
armor
but you
aren't
could play a
tricky
shot
enough.
game with this game. Just pick a phrase and take a shot every time they say
Nothing's
it.
ever easy, is it? So what
You
makes
die
this
of alcohol
tricky?
poisoning very quickly.
If I remove the artifact the way I'd usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlethan
Let's
with
see.
it.
How often
Good
does she
news
say
is,
Nodus
I
Derthalin?
think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay.
It's the
Here
Nodus
we
Derthalin.
go.
The Nodus Derthalin. The Nodus Derthalin. And then later on, my brother. My brother.
The way the magic is pulsing, I've never seen this before. It's almost like it's
The writing in this
breathing.
game is not stellar. I feel like it's a, it's a maybe a rung or two above somehow Palpatine returned, but
Ogre! That's an ogre!
I'm just trying to figure out what the quality was sacrificed for what. I feel like the first time I played this, you got the
Wasn't
ultimate
expecting
attack a
to
little
fight an
quicker.
ogre today.
I don't know. It's like by
Then
the time
again,
you get it
I also
anymore,
didn't expect to
it's
learn
almost
that my
not worth
gods
it.
are rampaging around and trying to end the world.
It'll look cooler later.
Just one of those days. Okay. Let's
No, I like her.
see.
I think Balara is adorable.
Okay, okay. There we go. Ooh. No. That's good. I think. Oh,
What does that crystal do?
keeps the artifact powered. Focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work, thousands of years later. Oh, no, you don't.
Sulanan, Vir Sulevanan, and Asal Dirthara.
Well then,
Why are we not
I am
allowed
the
to know what
Nodus
they're saying?
Dirthalan.
I want
right,
translations.
I have questions.
I am the Nodus Dirthalan.
It's one of the more infuriating parts about such games. You have the
do you-
characters speaking in other languages, and what are they saying? Not like Elven is a language I can just Google.
Where'd the spirit go? The Nodus Derthalin, I mean.
It went back
Like
into
how
the
many
crystal,
different versions of
but
it are? I mean,
the
I know you
crystal's
got
broken
Tolkien's version, but I
until I
don't
fix
think
it.
that. I'm pretty sure that
It's
the
kinda my
versions of
thing,
Elven that appear in
fixing
other
magical
things,
stuff.
I don't think they're all that language. I'm pretty sure they're all their own thing, aren't they? Isn't Tolkien's Elven only used within his stuff?
Strife and Ireland
I don't know.
want
I'd
to
have to
know
look it
about
up.
this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn.
Because, like, what are these guys saying?
Let me know when you're ready to head to the Veil Jumper camp.
What did they say? When the Kunari are speaking Kunari Kunar Gunadar? What are the languages? What are they saying? There's some moment in Inquisition where you're talking to spirits from
Ready to go?
Solus's personal quests,
Right.
and you're
Let's
talking
get
to the
moving.
spirit, and unless
Come on. I'll
the
show you the way to the
Inquisitor
Veil Jumper camp.
is an elf, you don't know what the spirit is saying. That gets a little frustrating. Like, IRL, okay, learn the language, but these are not IRL languages. Translate, please.
11 wounded, 16 on bed rest, and some of our most experienced fighters are still missing.
We're running out of veil jumpers. Whatever's going on out there, it's scary.
See, this is what this is one of the things I'm talking about when it comes to potential. Because this sort of thing, like, here we got the veil jumpers that, like, being out in the forest is their thing, and now all of a sudden this is what's happening?
Jahel and Milva never reported
Magic
from
going
Demeter's
nuts?
Crossing.
There are 100 people living in that village, or near
Imagine
enough.
seeing that in
You're back.
an
and you're
Inquisition-type
alive.
game.
Good.
This would have been much bigger, would have been darker.
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Arlethan, attacking anyone in their path.
We've evacuated 3
There's
daily
some really
settlements
cool
already.
concepts here.
We ran into Darkspawn too, near the Nodus Dirthalan.
Wait, you found the Nardus Darthalan? The archive spirit? We could ask it about the gods. Figure out their next move.
Archive's broken. Won't tell us anything. But that doesn't matter. Any Dalish settlements we can save, we should.
So far, we've been lucky and arrived just in time.
You know what the weirdest thing is? I
Given
actually
how
kind of wish
fast
that
these
I could get
darkspawn are
the...
moving, it's only a matter of time till
What?
our luck runs out.
Is the timber, is that the right word?
It hasn't run out yet. So let's stretch it
Resonance?
until it breaks.
Cadence? I don't know.
If we could predict where they'd
Honestly,
strike
if the
next,
American dude
we
had an
might
accent,
get
I
ahead of
actually
them.
probably would like that voice better.
But so far, they've been unpredictable.
Pitch,
Which
I think that's
leaves
what I
us
want.
with what?
Because if this
What?
voice was just a little
Irwin
higher,
and Strife.
I feel
When
like it'd
we
be
came in,
perfect.
you said you'd lost contact with Demeter's Crossing.
Still just a little too...
We could go check it out. The 3 of us, I mean.
You mean 4? You're not leaving me behind.
You were just wounded. We can...
You'll have to tie me up to keep me here.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But you'd be saving people. And it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demeter's Crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
Thank. How much time do I got? A little under an hour. That's enough time. Like I said, I got an alarm, so roundabouts at 2:30 I'll be
To get there. Let's
having
head to the
to
dock.
get off of here. But I mean, if I can just get, we'll see what comes first, because it's either going to be stopping at 2:30 or stopping when I return to the lighthouse, whichever happens first.
Sounds
So
like a lot happened here.
We shall not
What
dilly-dally
hasn't
through
happened?
here.
This area is where Tevinter Magisters destroyed Arlethan City centuries ago. Whole lot of blood magic during the war.
And now?
Whatever Solus did
feel like I'll be able
stirred
to-
up everything again. The old blood magic
If I
from
can
the
get my,
war never went
if I could
away.
get thoughts down
Ancient
a bit more
relics appear out of
cohesively,
thin air, ruins flood.
it's just be a lot
It's like
easier for me to do if I'm not
an
feeling
old
pressured.
wound that never healed. And now it's
But-
bleeding again.
I'm the one applying the pressure.
Rook, you ready to go?
I debate whether or not I want to
Nodding.
get like some
You
kind
sure
of
you're up for
camera
this?
or something so that
I'm fine.
even if I'm
I
not
need to get back
talking,
in the
people
fight.
do still know that there is somebody here.
Then let's go.
One of the biggest reasons why I don't shut up is because, like, what if someone is watching this and then all of a sudden I start talking and, what the fuck? A mystical disembodied voice. It was not expected. Or since my microphone picks up absolutely
I've never
everything,
seen fog this thick in Demeter's Crossing.
we'll have some serious moment and then it'll be a siren going by.
This isn't right. The dock usually has people bringing goods to market, bartering and shouting. It's always busy.
Something happened here.
Best detective
Stay sharp.
ever. Oh, my boat was leaking. Did you see that? There was water in there. Oh no.
It's so quiet.
Too quiet.
Where is everybody?
So here we could play a fun little game here.
It's
So
market
how
day.
many
People should be out
references, like
selling
movie
eggs and
references,
buying
does
bread.
this game have?
But
That is
everything's just
one.
Abandoned.
And we'll
They
point them out
barricaded the
along
main
the
entrance
way.
into town.
To keep something out?
No. To keep something in.
A couple of them are extremely obvious, but there is one that I feel like is very easy to miss, but it's not for quite some time.
It's blight.
So
Even
we're gonna
worse
tuck
than in
that.
the forest.
Let's tuck that in the back pocket for now.
Keep them in. Mayor's orders.
You okay? What happened here?
Looking a little
Keep
gooey.
them inside. Listen to the mayor.
Hello?
I don't think he can hear us.
We'll be
A little upside down there.
all of us. No, you can't leave.
Hey, can you hear me?
Just stay here, and everything will be fine.
The game's got a bit of a clipping issue. That's okay.
Someone used powerful magic to dominate the minds of these villagers.
The town square.
We need to search for survivors.
Let's see what we can find. Fan out.
Oh, actually, want to see something? Want to see something kind of neat? If you hear a hum in the background, it's my AC. It's a little warm here. My room is a little stuffy. Look at this. With the blight. Look at how the blight destroyed. So, oh, let me get... That might help. So cool. I love photo mode. It's one of my favorite, inventions, additions to modern gaming. Makes me so sad whenever I play a game that doesn't have it. I've been spoiled.
This is Adeline. I knew her. She was a farmer. Sold spices to us, the best in Arlathan. I can't believe this happened.
I think I breezed by a note that was in there, didn't I? I should actually, maybe let
Look
the notes
at
be
that.
read.
Is that an Aravel on the roof?
The blight must have lifted it up there.
Not just jumped on its own.
This blight is weird.
Ever seen anything like it?
Never. Blight's usually
It
dead,
gets a little,
static. But this is alive.
yeah, it gets a little,
Okay, let's keep
uncomfortable
going.
at times.
Might
A
be more
little,
survivors.
yeah. Little throbby there. Well, now hang on a minute. Those
Something
people
big.
do not look like they were killed
Stay
by
sharp.
blight. What is going on?
Over there.
I
Two
don't
more
remember seeing those
survivors.
before.
Hey, what's going on here?
Find the veil jumpers. Bring them to the mayor.
They're talking about Jahel and Milva.
They said bring them to the mayor. If we find the mayor, then maybe we'll find your friends.
Why were they looking for veil jumpers? What's
So
the
blight,
mayor want with them?
because you're walking through blight right there. Blight might actually, maybe it should do something. Knock down your health a little bit.
Look, more people.
I've round up everyone.
Must get them inside.
We will be rewarded.
Milva!
Well,
That's one of your fellow Veil Jumpers? Valara!
see, potential. This game had so much potential.
Jahel! He's alive!
Imagine if they'd been able to make this an
Valara.
M-rated game.
We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
No, listen. The gods have returned. I saw them. I heard their voices.
The gods did this?
A blood ritual to release the blight. The villagers, they said they needed power. Valara, be careful.
Little leaky.
Help me, anyone!
My hair got a little crazy there. Oh. Thank you. Here, let's let it be red this time. I wish this was commented on. It's like, oh damn, she was new, this was her first mission, and she got inked.
Come on, that sounds close.
Help me! Hurry!
A dragon? Here?
No! No!
Well, I mean, this is Dragon Age.
Hey!
Honestly, for a game called Dragon Age, dragons don't seem to... Like, you'd think there'd be more. Also, I get the biggest kick out of this one. Big ass dragon, you just go, hey!
A hungry heart. Creature, come to me.
Michelle Gomez, by the way. She and Erika Ishii, I think, are the only names from this game that I actually recognized. Oh, well, no, that's not entirely true. Candace Kane actually voices a character in here, but I didn't even realize it was her.
You're the mayor of this town.
Until fairly recently.
The people. Are they,
Blighted.
And I just know her
Dead,
from her
all of
episodes
them.
of RuPaul's Drag Race.
You gave them to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
They were in my head. Infecting my thoughts. They made me do it. Please, help me.
You're not going anywhere until I get the full story.
I tried to protect people. You have to believe me. The gods told me to lure the Veil Jumpers to the center of town. The others were to be rounded up and kept safe. They would be the first to witness the glory of Gillenane's new creation. She showed me gold. So much gold.
All this for gold. The villagers, the Veil Jumpers, the blights everywhere. Demeter's Crossing is dead because of your greed.
I didn't know. You don't understand what it was like to hear those voices.
The gods exploited his greed and fear.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The blights everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
They were in his head. Their influence might linger.
I understand what they do now. I won't be tempted again, I swear.
Rook?
I love how this is one of the choices that you have to make. It's like, oh, jeez, like, okay. So, here's your dilemma. It's like, okay, so do you take the choice of saving him because he was influenced by the gods, but at the same time, I mean, did he try to fight them at all? And what's he going to do if I let him go? Or what's I going to do if I let him go? Or if I just leave him there? If you are a Grey Warden, you also have the choice of sending him to the Grey Wardens, which, when I am a Grey Warden, I always do. Oh, what are we going to do with him now? You know what? We're going to leave him here.
He can fend for himself.
No!
Wolves will get him in the night. Or, given the state of this place, something worse.
We still have a chance to fight back. It's more than his own people got.
You don't understand the power they have. They show you what you crave. They speak to the darkness in your heart. No one can stand against that.
Watch me.
And this game's only been out for a couple of years. Hard to believe it's only been a couple of years that this game's been out. So I'm not gonna go too much into all detail.
The Fade had opened, and the gods were free.
Oh. Oops. Force a habit. Well, the jail opened, the gods are free, and, well, now we can see what they do. I don't remember what they talked about there. I didn't realize it until it was too late that, oh, wait a minute, I'm not playing this for myself, I'm actually doing a thing here. Sorry. Wasn't super pertinent information, it's just kind of more, you know, the gods are free, and now we're using the blight on the, you know... They're just rehashing what we, what we saw. I'll try to remember not to do that. And no, I'm not going to open up all of those. If you want to read any of those things, you're going to have to play the game for yourself and read them for yourself, because no.
Did you find our scouts?
They're dead. I'm sorry. Elganon and Gillenane sacrificed them in some kind of ritual.
Creators. What about the rest of the village?
The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Elganon and Gillenane used them like puppets.
Video game entrance that made me sit right up.
I dare say it was a show of force.
Hello. You dare say, do you?
They will not rest until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering,
This is still the most
helpless in the
ridiculous
face of
top
such
ever,
power.
but...
Lady Morrigan?
Morrigan.
Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Rook, this is Morrigan, an old acquaintance.
One of the chief
I thought
reasons
she
for
could
me to
help.
want to play the first game is
Morrigan
because
helped the
I want
Inquisition
to
when Varric and I
romance
were part of it.
Morrigan.
She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solus.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now. Stopping Elganon and Gillenane shall require many hands.
So my god, the voice is amazing.
So who are you exactly?
I
Claudia
have
Black,
borne
she
many
must talk more.
appellations. Advisor to Orlais, Witch of the Wilds, friend to the Inquisition. My place here, however, is but a humble advisor on matters arcane.
Witch of the Wilds?
An honorific born of rumor and exaggeration. The fearsome reputations of your opponents, however, are duly earned. This dark turn of events shall only become worse.
He'll
Then I look
be
forward
glad
to your
for
help.
your help because
How refreshing. Your cooperative nature is appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about all this?
As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
Just to be clear, you know your old friend Solus is actually the Dreadwolf.
So I have come to learn. It rather explains how he knew such a great deal of ancient elven history.
This I
And why
wish
he
had
became
been
so
expanded on
vexed when I
more.
attempted to explain it to him. Whilst I cannot claim the same depth of knowledge, the knowledge I do possess is yours for the asking.
I hope it helps.
It's
For all we know,
streaming
the
this game
entire
just
world
makes me
will
want
look
to
like
play.
Demeter's Crossing
It makes
once
me
the
want to
gods
play
are through.
Inquisition, but it makes me want to bounce between the two. Ugh. God, these Dragon Age games.
Not if we stop it first.
And I've only played 2 of the 4.
The confidence of youth. You shall need a good deal more of it.
I suppose you have some advice?
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us? We're in his, well, he calls it the lighthouse?
Ah, yes. The legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlethan.
I can take a look at it. Maybe fix it, even. I know Illuvians better than most.
Any help you can offer, we'd appreciate.
If Illuvians even work the same way, all the magic is different now. Our gods are back. Our gods! And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
None of us can do this alone, but we can stop them together. Alara, you're one of the only people in the world who can get our Illuvian working.
As it
Hardin
happens.
can track down
Isn't
the
that
Lyrian
nice and
dagger,
convenient?
and Nev can spot any clues we might miss that give us more information. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices. These are the times in which legends are born or slain. In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
Right. Let's move.
I thought the music cut off. As a head of the Timina crossing, and the same head later about the Hamlet Blight, and the attempt the mayor to bishop is a hand, they left the mayor to his head. So typically just the 2 choices for the mayor, and then like I said, if you're a Grey Warden, you can send him off with the Grey Wardens as well. Which I do. I've picked all 3 for the mayor and have seen how each of them turns out.
You can do this, Lace. It's gotta be done.
But I will say the far more interesting things would
I should have
be
taken the shot.
That
leaving
would have
him
made
there
things worse.
You
or
don't
setting
know
him
that.
off to the wardens.
All you have are guesses.
They're just
We're
more
up against
interesting.
something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts. Of course, that's all I have.
I should have taken the shot.
You didn't take the shot.
This was kind of my
I
idea, but
destroyed the statue. Who do you want to blame more for the outcome? We all did what we thought was best in the moment.
And look where it got us.
you know, if
Tried to
I
stop
do
the
decide
world
to
from being
stick with
swallowed by
this,
chaos, and now it might be swallowed by chaos anyway.
because like I said,
Elven gods escaped
or
from the
I
prison.
said it in my
Solus is in your head, and we're
in my
scrambling
last
to
stream.
figure out what to do.
I might
And
do the whole
Varric.
game. I might not.
Varric
We'll
knew
see.
the risks. He knew what it might cost.
I just want to at least
We're
play
still
some of it.
standing. The fight's not over.
You know, give it a little bit of attention,
I like
a little
that about
love.
you, Lace. You don't stop fighting. You push for answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Yeah, because you
Well,
can hear me going back and
we need
forth.
someone
Sometimes
who
I'm
can
going to
put the
sound
pieces of the
hypercritical
puzzle
of it,
together.
and other times I'm just going
We're fighting the
like
unknown.
I can't sing its praises
Exactly.
loudly enough.
Everyone has a part to play. Varric brought us together because of our strengths. He wanted a team.
And
he
it's
could
not even a
rely on.
love-hate relationship.
We
It's
have
a
to be
love,
that team.
but
Play to our strengths.
within reason, I guess.
And rely on each other.
I think I can manage that.
Then let's find Solus's dagger. It'll be a start.
In my last stream, I didn't even really do a very good job of explaining the fact that horrible depression is part of the reason why I have as many hours as I do in this game, and a large part of that is actually due to its overall tone.
Powerful magic.
One of the biggest criticisms in this game is that it's a lot... It is much lighter in tone compared to previous installments. And Rook can be a bit...
Darkspawn. What if it
a little wishy-washy, a little too altruistic of a protagonist.
Look, there it goes.
But with where I spent pretty much all of 2025 mentally, I needed something that was really, like, kind of bright and happy.
Darkspawn coming right at us.
I mean, this isn't bright and happy, but you know what I mean. I needed something that wasn't. Like, I probably would have done fine with Inquisition, but getting further along in this game, you kind of start to see.
We have to go after that ghoul. Let's get this gate open.
That there was. I feel like that they did try. They actually did want to take this game in a much darker direction. Like, you can see moments, storylines, where, ooh, if they had actually been able to do what they wanted to do, this actually probably would have been real intense. And then it probably would have wound up making my issues worse. One of the biggest differences between this game
don't usually collect things, do they?
and Inquisition that
special. They might have been drawn to it.
I will always love forever and ever and ever and ever and ever is that there are no spiders. There's no spiders in this game.
Anyone spot that ghoul? It must
Thank
have come
God.
this way.
Because the very first time I tried to play Inquisition, I noped out of it.
Don't cross Harding.
What do you mean, Harding? Harding didn't take a single shot. That was all me. You don't cross Harding.
More darkspawn coming out of those holes.
Anyway, like I was saying, I noped out of playing Inquisition at first because that... right after you make your character, it goes into your little opening sequence there. And you're just being chased by a horde of giant spiders. I was like, oh god, I'm not going to be able to play this game. I am embarrassingly arachnophobic. Like, when I was still... Before I left the Harry Potter franchise in the past, I would watch,
Did you find the dagger?
if I watched certain scenes in that movie at all, it was with my eyes closed. I very much feel like Ron Weasley, you know, I share his sentiment. Why is it spiders? Why can't it be follow the butterflies? And why do these games always have to have giant spiders? Why? Like, just once, can't it be a giant snake?
A dagger thief.
More blight in the way.
Just let me fight a horde of snakes. Like, don't tell me you can't make that work.
And there's probably another one.
There's a point in Inquisition when you're in the Fade and there's a bunch of spiders that are coming down around you and they're like, oh, this, it adapts to whatever is a very common fear or something like that. It's just like, oh, okay, so but you had to pick spiders. There are so many other things that people are afraid of, but no. It has to be spiders. Jedi Survivor has an arachnophobia mode, but I gotta say, I don't really know how much of a difference it could possibly be making because the creatures that look like it's there for, they still look freaky. Okay. I was ready to block, but you missed. Yes, look at me.
Look, another one of those magical beams. There are 2 of these devices this time.
Oh, do I want to?
I bet
Sure.
we'll need to direct beams at both of them.
Here. This is gonna be one of the few treasure things I'll go out of my way to get.
Now to find the other.
For the most part, I just want to keep on going because I'm actually getting pretty close to my stopping point. And if it can be because I got where I wanted to go instead of because I ran out of time, that would be lovely. So, we'll get this treasure and then we're just gonna move on. Because, I mean, anything that I miss, I can always...
behind that gate.
Whenever you unlock the Black Emporium, that a lot of times the antiquarian there will have whatever it was that you maybe missed, couldn't purchase. Or no, whatever you missed, gathering is there to purchase, rather.
That's a problem.
We've got company.
It can be really fun fighting this guy when you're a warrior. You have the skill unlocked, you can actually, you block his attack. If you have a two-handed weapon, you can do an underhanded swing and knock him right off the cliff.
Better hope it still has the dagger.
Eyes open. And Rook takes that.
And that ghoul.
Lyrium.
Harding? Harding!
This is the eternal hymn, the prayer and the proclamation. Isa to know. I am. We are free again. Whole again. Here again. Here again.
Harding!
I can hear it. The Song of the Stone. What is happening to me? What the?
Are you moving those rocks?
I don't know. I don't know how to control it. On the left.
Harding, nice work.
They're coming from the right.
Now there's a nice shot.
Making the rest of us look bad, Brooke. Get clear!
Boom. See?
That dagger.
Normally that fight would go on a lot longer, and
Not sure, but we should get back. We'll talk
That
it through
little-
there.
that guy can be annoying because if you don't beat him within a certain span of time, he just jumps into the blight pools that are like around the area, and then more darkspawn come up and you gotta fight them.
And now the magic of the
It's an annoying fight, so if I could get through it quickly, I do.
Then Harel meddles once again.
If his dagger's beyond our reach, we must craft another. Made of red lyrium.
Ooh. A red lyrium. How am I on time? Okay, I'm actually... It's a good amount of time. We'll let them have this conversation,
You
but I
said
think after this
something
conversation...
took you over.
It will be good for the...
Something like that?
For now,
And
if
it's
not for
still
the
with
day
you?
as a whole.
Yes. I think so.
We'll see.
It can't be possession, can it?
I doubt it.
9/10 of the
Dwarves
law.
can't be possessed. They aren't connected to the
Oh, wait.
Fade.
Wrong
Solus's
possession.
dagger triggered this event. But how? Or why? I'm sorry, Lace. I wish I had answers.
It's all right. Talking
so
has helped. And
anyone
hey,
who
we
has
got the
played
dagger, right?
Inquisition,
Mission accomplished.
at least, because I think she's actually introduced in the first game. But if you played
Dwarves
Inquisition,
have
there's
never used magic.
there's another character, another dwarf
We
character
can't.
named Dagna.
It's not the magic
Who
I know.
What do you mean?
Is
It's
she's a
clearly
dwarven
stone
arcanist,
focus, which makes sense.
and
Dwarves are children of the stone.
I've read
Mages
tell
connect to the
online
Fade.
that
Dwarves reach out to the stone?
there's been some conjecture
Maybe?
as to whether or not
Maybe.
this, like, that was who this was
I guess we
supposed to
don't have
be
any
instead
real
of Harding.
answers.
It's a wonderful
Be
gift. You must be proud.
But I didn't do anything to earn this. How could I be proud? I don't even know how it happened. It's all a little strange. But not in a bad way. I feel... connected.
Thing about
To the...
no, I feel like
to the stone.
it makes more
Dwarves
sense that
call
they thought that
ourselves
was who this was
children
supposed
of
to
the
be.
stone. Some of us have what we call stone sense. Those that have it can feel caves, lyrium veins, and faults in the rock.
I don't know. I don't know what it
wasn't
is
one
that
of them.
I just don't get.
Maybe the dagger
They feel like
unlocks
two different
something hidden.
characters.
But this is more than the stone sense I know. I hope you're right that this is a gift.
I mean, if I'm going to be honest, almost every character that
I'd
is
be
brought over from a
heartbroken
previous
if it
game
caused problems.
in
As
this
long
one,
as
we're
you're
not going to
throwing
run into
rocks at the bad guys and not me.
Don't give me a reason to then.
No promises.
I'll send word to the Grey
most
Wardens
of the
about blight
carryover
we saw.
characters in this game
And
don't
then
quite
I'm gonna
feel
lie
like.
down.
And we need more answers about what the gods are planning. I'll
I
find
don't
some
know if
place
they
to
were
relax
written
and
by
try to
different
reach
people.
solace
I
in
don't
the Fae.
think so.
Good luck.
And like I said,
Try not to let
I'm
him get
just
to
talking
you.
about the ones that carry over.
It feels like we're finally making some progress. And I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know it feels right.
I mean, she's an NPC in Inquisition, but you don't really. You can talk to her sometimes.
With their eyes
But
on the Dreadwolf,
you don't talk
and
to
the
her enough
gods he'd
for
set loose, they couldn't see their own personal
for
demons
people to think that this
coming to
personality
haunt
makes
them.
sense.
Harding told herself
I don't see the connection.
it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost titans.
I mean,
and
it
all
is what it
of
is,
Dwarven
but
history,
this should have
with
been
its
Dagna.
buried secrets. How could that be anything but good?
I feel like if this had been like a proper, sequel, I don't know. Maybe they would have had her be the character, or it could have made a little bit more sense for. They would have found some way for it to make more sense for it to be Harding here. Anyway.
Guess I should find some place to try to talk to Solus.
Well, that could wait. We'll talk to Solus later. I'm just gonna go ahead and save right here, because like I said, I do have I've had a limited amount of time to be able to play coming back to this. So even though I'm a few minutes ahead of schedule, I still feel like this is actually a pretty good place for me to stop. That way I don't have to feel any sort of kind of pressure to try to get something done. So I think I'm just going to leave this here for now. Now, as to whether or not I will be back at this when I come back from my appointment, I feel like that's actually pretty unlikely. So this is probably going to be my last streamings, at least for Veilguard, for today. And we will see how much of this I do in the future. I am just not... me and commitments just don't seem to be a thing. But hopefully I can actually get to playing this. We'll see. But, so this was the Weenie Hut game room. And anybody who's watching, I thank you. And anybody who watches this afterward, I thank you for that as well. And I will see you next time. Okay, bye.